Hey there, welcome back. I'm going to be continuing in this playthrough. Heads up, I am super tired when recording this, but I feel like similar to most other times, I'm going to get a bunch of energy, like, as soon as I actually get started with this. But yeah, I'm prepping myself because I'm gonna go meet with this Gur camp, and I know the Asterians. Gonna have some words for them, but I didn't realize that they were gonna be. Yeah, they're talking about something needing to be wiped out and exterminated, and then right there they mentioned Cazador, which is very interesting because I didn't understand that the Gurs were gonna be against Cazador. I knew that Asterion didn't like them, but Asterion didn't like them from before he was a vampire, was a spawn. And I also don't think I realized I was
nothing to say to you.
Karlach.
He seems to have other things on his mind.
This is the first episode, or the first yeah, I guess episode of the new recording. So I haven't been playing for hours before this. I'm fresh. Just started up and started recording.
Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize.
Interesting. But I am coming with all of the understanding that I've gained from watching all the recordings of the last.
In the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak Nete
Interesting.
Krasin Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun.
This one.
We have been looking for you.
Wait, she recognized Asterion? Wait, what? But the other one had no idea
the last
what he
time
looked
your
like.
Friend came to our camp. He stole our children,
Oh,
our
shoot.
future. When we sent
I was not
Gandrel
expecting
after
that.
you, we wanted to interrogate you.
So Gandrel
to discover
knew.
how to save our children and then destroy you.
Oh, okay.
Things
Well,
have changed.
he should have said something like that.
You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
That was pretty good. It was weird, acting, but it was good voice acting, I think. It's important to draw those distinctions.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps.
How do you know his
second
situation?
chance.
What the heck
We've
do you
tried
know
to
about his
save our
situation?
children once already, attacking Cazador's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Cazador like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
Oof. It's tough.
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly
For
gone,
days.
then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
Huh. I guess that makes sense. Wait, so did Asterion Steal the children? Has it only been a couple days? No, it's been weeks.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families.
He's lived
and
a couple
caused
lives of
immeasurable
violence and
grief.
sin.
Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
not a
will
way
be
to do it.
start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Sure.
Do not stand here and wait.
Oh, I didn't even like
Cazador
move.
must be
Come on,
destroyed.
man. The hell?
They need to be wiped out.
Whatever.
Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
That is interesting that talking to them as Karlach will let my main character guy, PC, speak with them. If it's between... If the two people talking are gonna be the PC and one of the other characters, then whoever I spoke or initiated the conversation with doesn't even interact. But yeah, I'm gonna do another shorter episode. I don't know, a little bit ago I was talking about how I like doing the longer episodes because I had more of a room to be speaking.
I must attend to my friend.
I realized
She's most upset about
it
the post.
has more to do with what's happening in the episodes.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers.
It's a bit
Their
tough
service is appalling.
to be talking for like a whole hour when I'm constantly being interrupted
I can't listen to any more whining
by like
about
gameplay
this
happening,
ratings.
right? Like this. These guys are talking about the courier service, and there's no dialogue options for me to have, so it's not super important, but they're illustrating like a problem with the courier service, and that's... I mean, I guess that's what they're there for. So, I feel a slight obligation to be speaking to what's happening on the screen most of the time. But sometimes whatever's happening on the screen is relatively boring. Like a couple episodes ago, or maybe last episode, I don't remember which one it was, but I was kind of running around in circles because I didn't know what to do, and I was lost in the game and needed to watch the recordings to figure out what was going on and follow up on this situation where I just really didn't like figure out what was happening. And there's the clown's severed torso.
Colourful torso torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
Yep, that's Dribbles. Unfortunate. And then there's the hole with the dagger in it. So I was right about both of those. It was just like I was down here and I missed the two most important parts of the cases or side quests that I was following. So what are you gonna do, right?
Wicked look matches its deeds.
I was running around in circles because I couldn't figure those two things out, which were in the same spot right next to each other. Funny enough. And that presented ample time for me to be talking when nothing's really happening on the screen. Nothing new is happening. I'm just going around and checking things. I think I named that episode Mindlessly Wandering. Because that's what it felt like, because I was just wandering around. But now I have the knowledge from making those recordings and watching my footage back over that I can make these decisions. Here I decide I want to do the torso portion of this situation first. I want to handle Dribbles, just in case more information is needed.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
And it says leave. I have his torso. And she just...
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
She doesn't care that all I have is the torso, and I don't mention it to her. I guess there's no necromancy you can really do with just a torso, but that might mean that somewhere there's more of him. We should continue searching for his body parts. So yeah, I think that's what it was saying. It looked like the beginnings of a list was forming, where the first item in the list is Dribble's torso. So theoretically, we're gonna have an Exodia situation going on here, where one piece at a time, we're gonna find all of Dribble's. It's a little bit of a mixture between the Dark Magician and Exodia. I guess the Dark Magician isn't really a clown. Is there a clown that I just am not thinking of? I mean, except for Kaiba, right? Sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I used to know a little bit just from watching the TV show when I was younger, but I don't know much anymore. And I don't think I was really grasping a lot. I think I was more just interested in seeing the monsters and seeing my trading cards come to life. But yeah, looking around, I don't find any more pieces of Dribbles. I check the other bodies. I keep pressing the Alt button. That's what's happening here, and it's supposed to be showing stuff. I mean, maybe it's something to do with the spears, because they all have spears in them. I really think I gotta find the Drom. I don't know who they're referring to, but one of the doppelgangers, theoretically the leader, the one that this one mentioned, that left the mess behind. I need to find them, and I think they'll have the rest of Dribbles, or I don't know where the rest of Dribbles is at least. So it'd be nice to find them, but I don't think he's in this portion of the map. I was picturing this Rivington as being its own, like, secluded section, but I really shouldn't be. I think this is all like a part of the Baldur's Gate storylines, and so we're just establishing
These boots have seen everything.
some of the stories that are gonna play out throughout Baldur's Gate, aside from the main one having to do with Gortash and Orin. But I really do like this. I wish there was a little bit more of this investigative stuff, even though it went poorly this time. I like it for the most part. I like the investigative portion of things, and figuring stuff out, the game not telling me. I really ought to make a couple Shadow of Doubt videos, because I love that game. That game is so good. Makes me really happy. And maybe I'll do that. I'll start a Shadow of Doubt playthrough. Oh yeah, in between me making the Cyberpunk videos and all of these Baldur's Gate videos. I think it'll be better though if I do start cutting these videos a little bit shorter, because I do have ample time in this type of gameplay to be talking about whatever I mean to be talking about. And signing myself up for an hour of rambling was fun and an interesting idea in the beginning, but now that I'm a little bit more practiced, I have ways of going about things. I don't know, I'm probably gonna keep switching it up, whatever I'm feeling like. I think mood was a big perpetrator of this decision. You know, I definitely think it had to do with mood. I was not in the mood for doing an hour-long recording. So this game's bugging on me. Characters are getting left behind and not following, and weird stuff is happening in this session. So I wonder if there's an update that I need to download or downloaded that I shouldn't have. This is unfortunate. And can we talk about how I left stuff on these guys? I didn't even search these murdered victims. These murdered refugees. I didn't search them. Like, they have stuff on them. I tried to speak with them, but I don't know. I didn't try to get their stuff from them. They all have pot lids on them. I mean, that's important enough. Okay, what did this say? You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it doesn't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absoluter vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Now that was a charged letter. That was an emotionally charged letter for sure. Very threatening. Relatively upsetting, to be honest. But, you know, tells a little bit about what's going on down here. Not too much, though. Not too much. Maybe I'm not in the right mindset to put it together. I'll have to visit this later on. Reread that letter. Try to figure out what's going on, what the story of these characters are down here. Because it's obviously... there's something, right? There's something happening with these characters. Why would they be here if not? You know. If why would they be here if they didn't have any importance? Yeah, they wouldn't.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
But I mean, they do put random stuff in this game that doesn't have anything to do with anything, so who knows? Who can actually know? Alright. I'm gonna finally speak with this one and try to
how goes the search?
Figure out what the next steps are. I can ask her all these questions as if I hadn't already figured out exactly what happened.
Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, that's all you have? Wait, that's all you had to say? Okay. We should find what the key opens. That you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. There's gotta be more. Like, can I go talk to that detective? Where's the detective? Have more for
How was
me.
the search? The killing happened in the kitchen cellar.
Yeah, I know.
Could be a good place to start.
Thank you.
Valeria never found the murder weapon.
Oh, the one that
That
I
would be
have?
definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay, can I... Where is she?
That's it.
E.
Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you
They.
can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Where are they? Okay, you're not gonna answer me. You're just gonna keep talking. Ugh. One of those things, huh?
I've packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door.
Just upsetting. It's freaking upsetting.
You've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, time I check out this courier's situation. Sword Coast Couriers.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy.
It's a dwarf in red.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send
Interesting.
and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Yeah. Wait. Delivery not guaranteed. It's not.
Well, we've had to change the policy.
I like that he has like a sub
There's a rampaging army
clause.
of fanatics bearing down on you.
He has to say it.
I'll tell you it's left me in a
I love it,
pickle.
man.
I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all.
Damn.
Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his
They really
anxiety
don't.
than a few missing letters.
They really don't include that in the sign-up script. Yeah, what's going on, man? Talk to me.
Well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence.
Oh, I see.
A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Oh, yeah. That's true. You want me to go track down these birds?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow.
Sure, yeah.
Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
Snatching them. Out of the air? Well, yeah, that makes sense. So how do you propose I find this? Or not, I'll just do this.
I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started.
Nice, thank you.
Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
Cool.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
I found a different letter. Wait, was that just the mission complete screen?
That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it.
Yeah, I got all of
We've had to
Comwick's
cut out courier
letters.
services completely.
I read them all, but whatever. Completed. Find the missing letters. Okay, I think technically it has to say up there that it's a doppelganger. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe it does. I was thinking that this guy was the murderer, and that's what I was going to be finding. Just took a little look around, took a little look-see, but it doesn't seem like that. I don't know. I was kind of convinced that they had to be labeled as a doppelganger. I guess that would be hiding in plain sight, but I don't think the murderous doppelganger would bother themselves with random courier tasks. I need to publish a couple of these videos that I've been holding off. I kind of want to split them up into shorts. So I think the long form content, the long form version of the content I want to be making is I don't know. I don't think it has a place on the platform. I don't know. Maybe it does, but I don't think I know how to make it. I don't know how I want to make it. I don't know what visuals to make. Why would it be a video if I'm just going to be talking, right? I guess the visuals would be like images that I find that correspond to what I'm saying. But I'm not... I don't know. Yeah, I'm just racked with fear. And complacency. It's just... I want this to be enough. But I really, really don't. I don't know why I keep making these videos. Partially, it's gotta be because I just... I just want to.
You want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic
for myself.
in Remington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose.
I want to
But
prove
today's
to
edition
myself
of the
that I
Baldur's
can
Mouth
make
Gazette
one
right here.
every single
You want
day.
one?
And make more videos on top of that. That's...
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
I don't think anybody's really, waiting for these videos to come out and really expecting them to be coming out once every day.
Another horde of refugees this morning.
That's the thing, is would it matter if I just stopped or skipped a day, or... It'd matter if I stopped, I think. That would destroy me. I also think skipping a day would slow me down and give me permission to skip more days, but... I don't know. Life just keeps kicking me in the gut. And I really want to find a solution. I don't know if I'm looking for happiness doing something that I love. If I'm looking for purpose, making a difference in the world. I think that's what I'm... That's the answer that I'm seeking, This is an experiment. But thank you very much for listening along. I appreciate it. It's tough, but I really do appreciate you listening through it.